What's up, everybody? It's your girl Jeff back in the cut once again, and I am back with another video, and I'm going to be doing a review on this book I've been reading. From. Gotta bring it up on my phone. Give me 1 second. I've been reading two books at one time. I've been reading. I'm watching you. This is. Oh, I've been reading. I'm watching you. That's how the cover of the book looks. This is not the first time I tried to read Teresa Driscoll's book. I actually have a hard copy of this book somewhere. I bought it, where I live. In New York, we have an Amazon store. So when the book first came out mid last year, I purchased it, and I've only read maybe 5 or 6 chapters out of it. Um, I did not seem to. It didn't catch my interest when I was reading it, like as a physical copy book. But now that I have a chance to sit down and read it, um, I've been reading this book. These are a few of the other books that I have on my list that I haven't started reading. But this book is really good. Let me look it up actually. I'm gonna read you the description of the book. The book is called I'm Watching You. It's by Teresa Driscoll. The On the bestsellers list. I have yet to finish it. The description reads: product description, the Amazon's chart bestseller. What it takes to make you intertwine. Ella Longfield overheard two attractive young men flirting with two teenage girls on a train. She thinks nothing of it until she realized they were fresh out of prison, and her maternal instinct is put on high alert. But just as she decides to call for help, something stops her. The next day, she wakes up to the news that one of the girls, beautiful green-eyed Anna Bullard, has disappeared. A year later, Anna is still missing. Ella is wrecked with guilt over what she failed to do, and she's not the only one who can't forget. Someone is sending her threatening letters that make her fear for her life. Then an anniversary appeal reveals that Anna's friend and family might have something to hide. Anna's best friend Sarah hasn't been telling the whole truth about what really happened that night, and her parents have been keeping a secret of their own. Someone knows where Anna is, and they're not telling, but they're watching Ella. So, when I was reading the book, well, I kind of skipped to the end, and because like I said, I have the physical copy of the book somewhere in my room. I was trying to get around to reading it, but I've been so busy, so I decided to purchase the digital copy of the book. And I found out when I was reading the end of the physical copy that Ella's best friend, no, Anna's best friend knows where this girl is. and his best friend knows who this young lady is. Sarah's been lying for a whole year, talking about she don't know what her best friend is. She don't know what her best friend is at. I read the back of the book. Towards at the end of the back of the in the end of the book, they actually wind up finding where the Sarah's been hiding this whole time, and it was with one of the guys that they said that were fresh out of prison. I will give my I'm almost halfway done. I have it says technically it says 8 hours it will be done in, but because I'm listening to the audio of it and reading along with it, I'll probably be finished in like 4 hours. The book is really really good. Um, but I can't believe you will leave first of all, you and your friend are supposed to be going out of town. Y'all go to a different y'all go out of town for spring break. While y'all at spring break, y'all go to a party. Y'all meet two guys on the train. First of all, y'all teenagers. These are grown ass adults. Why the hell does parents let their two teenage daughters go on vacation for spring break? Is what I'm trying to understand. You should never let your children go alone if they're underage. I don't understand why these parents allow their teenage daughter to go on vacation with her friend to God knows where just to say that you're missing. Sorry about the background. Um, I actually have my Hulu open. I just opened it. I've been trying to watch something, but besides that, you let your daughter go do something crazy. You can't just think it's okay to let your 15, 16-year-old daughter out the country without parents and think it's okay. But anyway, it's a good book. I recommend it to everybody. I'm also in the process of also reading another book, but I'll do a review on that later when I'm done with the book. Um, I'll read what it says, the description, all that. But the name of that second book, I'll just give you a peek of the book. Because the other book I'm reading. It's called Shattered by Lakeisha Johnson. It's a really good book. I purchased it last month. I'm still haven't finished reading it yet. Has 378 pages. I think I'm in two something, if I'm not mistaken. But that book, it's another book that I recommend. This is what the cover looks like. This is the cover. Shattered. She also has a part two to this book. I haven't finished the first one to get into the part two, but this is what part two looks like. And I didn't know Shattered had a part two. So this is part two's cover. Sorry about that. Oh, no, no. This is what part two's cover looks like. And it's currently telling me to read it, but I'm not trying to read it. But this is Shattered Part 2. The cover. Lakeisha Johnson, same author. It's a good book, but I'm sad that she only did two books for the series. I'm kind of upset because it says at the bottom, it says Shattered 2, the finale. So I'm guessing she only did two books for this series, the Shattered series. But I would love if she would have did a longer series. I'm not blaming her, but she's a real good she's a really good author. There's another book that I recommend people to read. I read this book back in middle school. It's called Go Ask Alice. Really good book. That's another series that I recommend like high school kids to read. It's really short. There's the author is, let me see. Her name is, doesn't say. But I've read this book. That book is another book like all children recommend. I should recommend children to read. Go Ask Alice. It's a whole series. There's also Lucy in the Sky. But the series is just called Anonymous Diaries. I'm guessing it's from like the book. Well, each thing is from different people in their life, what they're going through. That's the second book, Lucy in the Sky. Then it's Calling Maggie May. Jay. It's a guy's version of. It's called Jay's Journal. There's Breaking Bailey and letting Anna go. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 books in that series. The first